Okay, I think I got this now. I hope this is working. So if anybody's out there, welcome to Bio 1140. This was formerly known as Bio 123, but to meet some state standards, they have changed this now to Bio 1140. Same class, same everything. And I want to welcome you to the fall of 2019. And I'm Tom Kennedy. I'll be your online instructor throughout the semester. And I think we can do these live chats at least once or twice a week to give everybody a chance to interact with me live rather than through some impersonal emails or whatever. First of all, before we get started, there's some cool things I'd like to show you on the website. So I'm going to turn my camera around and actually show you my other computer so you can see what we're going to be doing this semester. Is this going to work? All right. And I think it's either, hopefully you're seeing it right. Well, this is our UNM Learn page. On the UNM Learn page, 16 total because 4 of those modules are test days. And inside of each module, you'll have all the information you need from your required reading to all the assignments. And one thing we're doing new this year is that Packback assignment, which I'm really looking forward to doing to get you guys kind of asking questions and answering each other's questions and getting a grade for kind of interacting with each other. Also, a lot of my material, and I'm going to be posting videos up all semester long, is on YouTube. So on YouTube, this is my YouTube channel right here, Tom Kennedy Science. I'm probably going to spruce this up a little bit over the course of the semester, but that's my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it or not. It doesn't really matter. But like I said, almost all of my lecture videos and these interactive live videos will be on there as well. Okay, I've also asked everybody to sign up for Packback. And I've been sending out some emails about Packback. I added a question right here. You can respond to my question. But each week that we're not having a test, go into Packback and you can ask a question that's worth 4 points. And you can answer 2 questions, and those are worth 3 points. So you'll get 10 points each week by going into this Packback site and working on that. Next, for those of you that are interested in this, I know, social media, I went down the dark path. But I do like Facebook. I'm on Tom Kennedy Science on Facebook. That's my Facebook page. And on there, I post a lot of material about stuff we're talking about in class and fun stuff that's just hilariously funny out there. And for those of you that don't know me, I love science fiction and pop culture. And so I often talk about some science fiction on there as well. And I've got a list of my favorite music videos. Now, next, there are other resources available to you. So if my video or my reading assignment that I wrote is you're not quite getting it, you can always talk to me on these when we go live. Always ask me a question. You can ask me a question now if you wanted to. But other resources out there on the web, there's a few of them. Oh my gosh, the Wikipedia. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. The Wikipedia is one of the greatest websites in the history of humanity. I Wikipedia and gain additional information about any topic we discuss in class, or actually this is an online class, but you can definitely use the Wikipedia. Other online resources you should use, Khan Academy. This is a world-class education for anyone everywhere. Khan Academy is awesome. And another YouTube channel is, of course, Crash Course. I love all of these websites. They are amazing resources for you. So don't hesitate to use Wikipedia, Khan Academy, and Crash Course throughout this class. And like I said, I've posted almost everything I think you need inside of Learn, but there's lots of other resources out there available to you. Now, one thing about Bio 123, now it's 1140, is in the past, some students consider this class to be difficult. And for a lot of people, it is very difficult. And a lot of people complain that it's too hard for a freshman level class. Well, not really. Just a lot of people have never been exposed to this level of science before in high school. So when you come out of high school and you haven't had much science, you get into a science class like this one, it's difficult. And I promise you, this is a lot easier than the majors course, but it is a little bit harder than the 1110 course, the one right below it. Now, the reason why 1140 is challenging for some people is because this course is required for almost 11 different majors at UNM, including the pre-nursing, a lot of the other pre-health sciences, not vet school or med school, but all of the other things involved in nursing, EMT, things like that. It's also required for like nutrition, sports, and even environmental science. So this class, like I said, having 11 different majors involved with it has to be a little bit more rigorous than your standard intro to biology or intro class that you won't go on and use that information. So this class has a lot it needs to do. It needs to introduce you to science, it needs to introduce you to biology, and it has to prepare you for your next upcoming classes. And in all honesty, even though this class services 11 different majors, the vast majority of you are going into the health sciences. And for most of you, you're going to take A&P 1 and 2 after this, along with micro. And those classes are hard. They're like really, really hard. So I'm trying to like introduce you to science, keeping it fun, hoping to spark some of your interest, but also at the same time, there has to be a level of rigor to get you prepared for your future classes, and not just to get you out of college and get you ready for classes, but so that you can also learn outside of college as well. So before I get going too much here, a couple things as you're learning. Here's some good tidbits. This is an online course, and I can't watch what people do, and so here's what I'm going to tell you guys to do and think about. As you study, there are different levels to learning, and at the foundation, the base of our knowledge is memorization. Memorize the words. So the bare minimum, you should take the vocabulary words in the chapters and start memorizing them. Now, I know a lot of you will go take a test and a quiz, and what you'll do is you'll just Google the answer or whatever, just have your book out and just look those words up. And you can do that and you'll get some of the questions correct. But what makes my test a little bit more difficult is that I rely on understanding and application. A lot of people can memorize words, look them up, and play word association and get those words correct and get those answers correct. But if you don't understand those words, if you don't understand the meaning of the words that you've just said, then these tests are going to be very difficult for you. So the big leap here is to go from memorizing words to understanding what those words mean. And that's going to be the challenge for you in this course as well. So your reading material, I have all these questions at the end of each section. I would answer them. And I even have them listed out by, is it foundational knowledge? Or is this based on memorization? Is this understanding? Is this application level? And I also post lots and lots of extra practice questions. And I don't require them. And I know that most of you won't answer those practice questions. And then I'll get a few emails around test 2. Oh my gosh, OMG, I failed test 2 because the class average is invariably around a 50 on the test 2 because nobody really understands any of the stuff they learn. And they say, well, I understood the material, but I didn't do as well as I thought I should have. And I start asking some basic questions, and I find out very quickly that they're regurgitating words with no understanding of what those words mean. So for this class, my biggest suggestion is work through those problems. I will do YouTube Live at least once or twice a week. Bring those questions to YouTube Live. We'll put it up, we'll post it, and they'll be there for you forever, basically. And remember, try to know what those words mean and actually be able to apply that to new situations. I might come up with another video on the meaning of learning here before too long. Now, as we go through this semester, make sure that at the end of each week, you get everything done. So this week, week 1, oh my gosh, I know there's a lot to do, but a lot of it's fairly straightforward. And then after this week, it'll slow down a little bit. And then on every 4th week, we have a test, and there's nothing due on those test weeks. All right, well, if nobody has any questions, I'm going to sign off here. And I hope to interact with you guys in the future. All right, bye. Gotta learn how to turn off here.